each of Topps 3 flagship sets from 2019 in jumbo box format. We have 3 Diamond Stars baseballs from TriStar. And, of course, the headliner. We got 3 2020 Series 1 Topps Jumbos as well. So we're ready to rip. And let's get it started with 2020 Series 1. Until we show the first hit, you can still buy in. All right. There's even a skunk bonus in this one. Don't let me forget that. A Marc-Down Rebreak Premium Edition spot. The Reds are 90. The Marlins are 55. The Mets are 90. The Reds are 90. The Marlins are 55. And the Mets are 90. All right. Let's load up with a box loader. And the first card out will be... Oh, he's watching on YouTube? Okay. Oh, that's right. Hold on. Okay. I have that chat up as well. So we got Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Topps Turkey Red box loader. So oversized cards. But very cool ones. They're not underwhelming. Junk. Yeah, what do we got here? Fernando Tatis for the Padres. These get some 1 cent love right away. Here come the Judge. Aaron Judge. And Christian Yelich. And I think this is an appropriately colored parallel. Numbered 8 out of 99. Mark McGwire. Big Mac. And that is for the A's. Silver pack number 2. We have Mookie Betts, who part of a blockbuster trade yesterday. Seems like there might be a small tweak in the process there. Something to do with one of the physicals. Matt Theus. Interestingly enough, it was Kenta Maeda going to the Twins for Brusdar Graterol, who was ranked number 83 on MLB.com's top 100 prospects. That seemed like a little extra incentive for the deal, so you got to wonder what it shows. Keston Hiura. And if he's got some wear and tear that might keep him from performing at least as a starter. You know, you can have an injury, it's not a big deal, but you're not going to be throwing any, got the first hit in my hand already. Not going to be throwing any complete games or anything like that. All right, so I do have the first hit in my hand right now. Once we show that first hit, then teams are done. All right, so rock and roll time. I don't need any team bags right now. We'll move those. And here we go. I don't see any here. So there has been some condition sensitivity issues. Nothing out of the ordinary here. I mean, they don't always come out perfect, but so Bo Bichette, one of the key rookies in this year's, well, all sets. This is just the beginning, and we've already got a pretty good start. And there is a lot of anticipation in Series 2. Number 2 overall prospect came in just under Wander Franco. All right, Franco was number 1 on the MLB Top 100. We have Gavin Lux, a middle infielder with a lot of potential at the plate as well. Zach Collins, and then Rainbow Foil, Anibal Sanchez. Blue Parallel, George Brett on the 85th anniversary, celebrating the 35th anniversary of the 1985 set. Been doing that the last few years because I think they think that people that collected cards are between 35 and 45 and that we're going to like these. Most of us do, so well played. Well played, Topps. Lou Gehrig. I like the inclusion of a die-cut insert set this year. Oh, they're trickier to sleeve with one hand. They're still fun. J.D. Martinez. H to the Izzo. Anthony Rizzo. Nolan Arenado. So you got the Cubs looking to deal Bryant. And he's going to be with the team through the 2021 season. You have the Rockies and Nolan Arenado's relationship souring. He has an opt-out for the 2021 season. I don't know. What do you think? Should we just, like, knock that out of the park and just say, hey, you know, we'll arrange a trade, you know? I think Arenado is the stronger of the two candidates there. So maybe the Cubs got to give a little something extra, especially for the fact that if Arenado enjoys being on the Cubs, there's former Yankee prospect Nick Solak, that he may choose not to opt out. Because let's face it, he did get a ton of money there. I think, and Bryant would be great in Colorado, I think. I think they should get that done. Eddie Matthews and Aristides Aquino for the Reds, who in a short amount of time made an impression, hit some home runs. All right. Reds are still available, $90. AJ Puk, he was on the top 100 list. I think he was like 60th. All right, as long as his arm injuries are fully recovered, I shouldn't see why not he couldn't go back to a starting role. He did only pitch in a few games for the A's last year. Did very well in his short stint. Forget whether it was 6 or 10 games. I think he had an ERA of like 1.5 or something like that. If he's a starter, then both would look good with the Mets. Yeah. You know what would look good for the Mets? A new owner. But these knuckleheads keep jacking that up. Jason Kipnis, rainbow foil. Dario Agrizal, that is a gold, numbered 1644 out of 2020. And here comes the first hit. Got a little mark on the back there. So, oh, Canada. Pirates, Jameson Taillon. And then I will need fixed leaves. No, they don't need a new team. That's a pretty ignorant comment right there. You got the rookie of the year who had the, 27th most prolific home run hitting season in the history of Major League Baseball. And if you don't want to count the steroid guys, there's probably in the top 20. All right. Most ever by a rookie. Gavin Lux with the Topps choice. You have the reigning, defending, two-time Cy Young Award winner and Jacob deGrom. You can expect Syndergaard to most likely have a bounce-back season. Ahmed Rosario's coming along nicely. There's Kyle Lewis, Bubba Starling. So, no, never. You want to take that bat out of Syndergaard's hand? I don't think so. Let the pitchers hit. We've already got a bunch of pitchers, if you haven't noticed, that are hitters in the American League. McKay, Ohtani. No, we don't need more of that. I don't think so. Hello, Moon Raccoon. How you doing? So we are starting to broadcast on Twitch now, and we've actually already gained a few followers. So for those of you on Periscope, we've been broadcasting on there over the past year, and the those on Twitch have proven you to be slackers. So thank you, Twitch viewers, for your support this past week. NL East is going to be Philly, Atlanta, and Washington. I agree for the most part for this year. I don't know. Washington losing Rendon. It's going to depend a lot on Carter Kieboom. He's not the best fielder. He is a solid hitter. Although he did struggle a bit for his call-up last year. But, that's a really important piece to be missing. Max Kepler. Got Jordan Zimmerman, 1021 out of 2020. And I got to switch this over to here. Nope, that's not supposed to be showing football still. I deleted that. There we go. All right, that should be fixed. Philly is like the new Washington. They managed to find a way to mess it up. So we'll see about Philly. They do have some new faces, including their manager. All right. I think they can get themselves in better position next year. Atlanta, as long as they got pitching, I think they'll be okay. If they suffer some excessive injuries, there's a Brendan McKay rookie card there. I don't know. I feel like really the only ones who are out of the NL East are the Marlins. This has become one of the more competitive, exciting divisions in baseball. And I wouldn't say the Mets are out of it. I just think based on history, they're the ones most likely to have some issues. But other teams can have issues too. And hey, the Mets were right up in that wild card race. Honestly, if they didn't make that one bonehead trade that I hated from day one last year, I think they would have gotten it. I think they lost. They had some blown saves earlier in the season that just they couldn't overcome. And Edwin Diaz is not the answer to anything other than how did the Mets really mess up in 2019? And it was by trading away Kellenic and um, Robinson Cano was a negative WAR player, I think. Like it was just that trade was just garbage. Jackie Robinson. I think the Mets are really just one move away, one major move, um, from being able to. Betances isn't going to be huge. All right, because the Mets have good starting pitching. You don't want to blow it with the bullpen, but the Mets do have. Here's, I believe, number 23 prospect Dustin May. Um, the Mets need to be winning the game. They need one more big bat, I think. Randy Arozarena, who will be, I believe, starting it off for the Rays this year. Trent Grisham, now a Padre. Brian Anderson. So some of these guys are going to have rookie cards in update that could also be considered what some people would say true rookies because it'll just be them on a different team. Usually I would go with what comes first, but all right, we got a little H to the Izzo, Anthony Rizzo for the Chicago Cubs. That Jackie Robinson was numbered. Let me take a look. No, not numbered. That's just a regular white one. Blue ones are not numbered, but they're scarcer. And then you got like your black and your what other colors do they come in? I don't know. Yeah, that's not one of them. You might have been looking at the foil from the 35th anniversary stamp there. All those cards have this stamp right here. And there's a Jordan Alvarez. Yeah, the trade was good for the Mariners. I 100% agree with that. Stupid for the Mets. So, hey, we got a few more watchers on Twitch. How are you guys doing? And we're still looking for the autograph in this box. All right. Let's see what we got here. And, oh, that's it. All right. Got a veteran autograph. It's backwards? What's backwards? They've made some bad trades, yeah. I think the thing with the Mariners is, they're kind of trying to emulate the style of teams like the Athletics and the Rays, who seem to nail it almost every time. They're backwards right now. I mean, some of them are going to be upside down because that's just the way they put them in the boxes, and it is what it is. Andrew Benintendi. Omar Narvaez for Seattle, numbered 3 out of 50. So that's a Father's Day parallel. Hey, Red's got a good shot. I like their team on paper. That doesn't always guarantee that it's going to be a big deal. All right. We've seen some paper teams, the Nationals in the past. They put it together this year, but there's another Yordan Alvarez, 2 in the same box. That's what we like to see for the Astros. So, Jesus Luzardo. I can't flip every single time because it gets frustrating. Some guys don't even show every single card. I do. If you got a team, we're doing a pick your team break. I always ship all cards always. Even monsters like this one. This is not the most fun thing to sort. I'll tell you that right now. But you want to know, okay, I got 2 Yordan Alvarez rookies, If you don't end up getting hits, at least you're like, all right, well, at least I got 5 Jordans coming my way. They could PSA, right? PSA 10s go for decent amounts. Josh Van Meter, or they will, looking at, previous rookies that people have been doing that with. Hey, this was the team that got us to 25. One of the last teams taken. And we have an autograph of Xander Bogaerts. All right. Xander Bogaerts on the 85 Topps throwback. There's Aristides Aquino. Dylan Cease. And 2 more packs here. And then we're going to switch back to 2019 Series 1. Nico Horner. Again, a top prospect himself. What was he ranked? 51 on the MLB top 100. So out of that top 100 list, I think you got about 8 or 9 guys that are in this series set, still have, rookie qualifications and all that stuff. Got Jamison Tyon with a rainbow. And Buster Posey. So that's code 84. So that is a regular short print. So is Buster Posey going to be suiting up for a lot of games? No, last I heard he's still available. So he's going to be one of those ones because he's a bit of a headache sometimes. Pete Alonso. Let's give a little 1 cent love to him. And Max Scherzer too. Why not? So I think Puig will get signed, but maybe, I don't know, maybe for not as many years as he thinks. Not sure what the holdup there is. You know what I'm saying? Soroka. Strasburg re-signing with the Nationals was big. They got that rotation. That's very important. They've got some sluggers. I think this is the year where I think the hobby's going to start to notice Victor Robles a little bit more. I feel like because he had the injury-shortened season his first year, some were a little afraid. And because there's so many big-name guys coming out every single set lately, I think he's just kind of been forgotten, a little left by the wayside. Freddie Freeman home run challenge. It's not a bad one. Yes, he's definitely a character, and he is passionate. That is for sure. George Springer. That is the gold rainbow foil. I don't know. Is there a distinction? I see some gold and some silverish looking. I could probably just look at the back of a pack and figure that out, right? Pete Alonso, Trevor Bauer, Jock Peterson, Jeff McNeil, Austin Nola. Let's take a look at this. Rainbow foil, 1 in every 2 packs. Yeah. I don't think there's a difference between the ones that are shiny and silvery looking and gold looking. I think it just depends on the player. I saw somebody list one like that on eBay, and I was wondering, and I think they just did it because they could. All right, so here we go. 2019 Series 1. This is probably, well, it's definitely the weakest of all the boxes that we have in this one. But there's some sleepers in here, so it's not to be ignored either. There's some guys that can make a difference. Kyle Tucker. A few other ones we'll point out as we go along. Sounds fair enough. Fix that. And got a hit in my hand already. So for those of you watching on Twitch, I don't know if this is a little change from the norm. Instead of MLB The Show, this is MLB The Rip. And here we go. Loaziga, who's kind of a question mark. There's the late Tyler Skaggs. He was last year's tragedy. And there's Kyle Tucker. You got Garrett Hampson, who not too great of a performer at the plate. Looks like he's going to be kind of a utility guy. Brandon Lowe. Now, this is a different kind of utility guy. This is the kind that gets nominated to the All-Star game. Injury-shortened season last year, so we'll see what happens this year. But the Rays are one of those teams that, you know, they're a Moneyball type team. Joey Gallo, numbered 1451 out of 2019. Joe Torre, Starling Marte. Torre looking like he's going to scale back things a little bit in his duties as he's approaching his 80th birthday. I guess they signed a recently retired player to be the discipline guy. Yasiel, remember when he was a Dodger? Took a little tour of Ohio last year. Rendon. Blake Snell, Clayton Kershaw, Shohei Ohtani, so Colby Allard, it's amazing. Like even in 2020, there's a bunch of guys who have switched uniforms. You take it back to 2019, and there's even more. There's just no stability anymore. You don't see those guys that are up with a team forever. I guess that's why Derek Jeter was such a lock for the Hall of Fame, right? Carlos Martinez, that and like 3,000 hits. Albert Pujols, you know, even his legacy shown there as a Cardinal. Cody Bellinger, and all right, it's not an auto, but I think we just bumped it up another peg for the Astros there. 25 out of 50, Carlos Correa. Give that a sleeving. All right. 2 more hits to go in this box. I believe this is the one where they messed up the jumbos, and it might be why it's kind of suffered in value a little bit too. I believe this is the one where they did not put short print cards in the jumbos. Just, you know, one of those, it was stated odds on the wrappers, and it was just one of those things that kind of, oops. Yeah, that's the first hit in this box. So 3 in the other. Sounds about right. All right, here we go. Jake Bauers is another one. Lots of potential. But we just haven't seen it at the major league level. And he's had a pretty decent sample size. So he needs to get his butt in gear. Trevor Williams with the 150 stamp, Babe Ruth, and Dale Murphy. And this is a Topps Now insert. Don't get all excited. That's what the card looked like that they're talking about. Topps Now review. But unfortunately, those signatures are in the photo and not present. Rhys Hoskins. His batting average should recover this coming year. I think he's going to be a dangerous threat for the Phillies. Aaron Nola, Aaron Judge, Freddie Freeman. Got Carlton Fisk, Johnny Cueto with a rainbow foil, Jesus Aguilar, and there's a Gleyber Torres. Same deal with that. He had rookie cup status in this set. Miguel Andujar as well had rookie cup status. Next. All right, next hit is ready. Got just one. Just one for now. here's a guy. All right. Not much going on for him when this card was printed out. And in the 2 seasons that have followed, he's been on 2 other teams, and he was DFA'd by one and let go into free agency by the other. Another Bowers rookie. And he's 30 years old, so we may never see another card of his again. Devin Travis, 1459 out of 2019. Dan Straley, Rainbow Foil. Bo Jackson, Max Scherzer. And coming up on the next hit. And there's Jeff McNeil. Now, this is an underrated rookie card right there. All right. A little older rookie. How about Ramon Laureano? This kid is a slugger. Michael Kopech. He's still on the top 100 prospect list. He's number 20. So, arm injury. He did get a cup of coffee at the majors. And we'll see how long it takes for him to get back up to speed. Jose Martinez, a guy that was dealt away. Bryce Harper, so this is an iconic card reprint. Javier Baez, who we had a nice throwback of yesterday. The one yesterday was signed. This one's not signed, but it is a 150 parallel of Gene Segura for the Mariners. 30 out of 150. So Gene Segura for Seattle. Got Colin Moran, Eric Hosmer. Brian Anderson's kind of an underrated guy for the Marlins. I mean, his rookie was in 2018 Series 1. We did manage to see a few of those yesterday. We had a couple boxes of that lying around, and both managed to get sold. Oh, man. Well, they don't make these anymore. See what I'm putting down in just a second. All right. Lindor. Bauer and Kluber, who are no longer with the Indians. Marcus Stroman, who will start his first full season as a New York Met. Christian Villanueva. You got Koufax and Kershaw, Nolan Arenado. And this is expired, so you can't use it for the home run challenge, but still a card. Freddie Freeman. Yoenis Cespedes, will he be useful this year? Nimmo, DeYoung. There's another Kopech rookie. Devers. Daniel Ponce de Leon. He's a pitcher, so he's a sleeper guy. Ryan O'Hearn too. He hasn't delivered quite yet at the major league level, but he was able to do very well at AAA in the past. So hopefully he comes around this year. Michael Fulmer, Pedro Martinez, Justin Verlander, and so the late Tyler Skaggs. Legacy of baseball. This one's going to be a mixed legacy. So, unfortunately, a sad story in a number of ways last year. And this probably is one of the last products he had ever signed for. So, Angels with the hit. Not numbered. And we've seen all these guys. Any key rookies? Nope. 2 more packs, and then we're going to open up our first memorabilia piece. A TriStar Diamond Stars baseball. Mike Trout, player of the decade. Easily. Justice Sheffield. And we got Mike Piazza. Oh, Brandon Belt is a 150. And I don't know, do the Mets still have his contract? Yes, indeedy. Didi Gregorius, another one of those new faces on the Phillies. Can he be a difference maker? Solid veteran presence, right? Miles Mikolas. He just signed a 1-year deal, right? He's just like, I'll do well. You'll pay me more next year. Oh, wait, it's not Brandon Belt. It was Joe Panic that was with the Mets, right? Belt's still on the Giants. This guy is not still with the Mets. He's with the Rangers now. And depending on their prospect situation, he's probably going to be playing third, but never know. He plays first as well. Xander Bogaerts already a decent hit in this break with an autograph. We got Ted Williams. Oh, Edwin Diaz is a 150. Yeah, I hope his ERA is 150 this year because he sucked last year. Eric Hosmer. And looking good in black, Brad Keller. Maeda should still be with the Twins. I don't think their deal got voided. I don't know. There's some question marks with that deal based on the physicals, I believe. Yeah, especially in Jumbo-laya. It definitely is all about that base, Luis Urias. I think this guy is going to benefit from his trade. Him and Trent Grisham trading places. We saw Trent Grisham rookies in the 2020 product so far. And, you know, he raked at AAA. But majors, he had a rough season. Maybe not being in Petco Park, he can relax a little bit and open up and crush it. Diamond Stars baseball, again, our typical tiebreaker rules apply. We've opened a lot of baseballs, a lot of TriStar baseballs, plenty of precedent here. And let's see what we got. All right, I think this one's going to qualify for a couple teams. This individual was an 8-time All-Star. Won both MVP and Rookie of the Year. An 8-time Gold Glove winner. A 4-time Silver Slugger. No, I don't. You know, I thought I ordered some of it. I thought I ordered a box. I don't have any of it. I gotta double check. Um, Maybe I missed it. I don't know. So this individual qualifies at multiple teams. Let's see if we can guess who it is. He would qualify for both the Expos and the Cubs. He only played a couple years each with the Red Sox and the Marlins at the end of his career, so they do not qualify. But the Expos slash Nationals, all right, so Nationals and Cubs have a shot at this baseball. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2010. And can we figure out this autograph right here? I think I pretty much gave it away, right? The Hawk, that is correct. Andre Dawson. So again, this will be randomized between the Nationals and the Cubbies. And let me just let the dog into the bedroom. Oh, I know, mommy doesn't do that. All right, doggy's in the room. All right, so let's do the rotation again. We'll do a 2020 Series 1 box. We'll go to 2019 Series 2, and we'll do another baseball this round. Round 2, some second helpings of JUMBO-laya. Yeah, you know, I've had a channel, and I could never get the software to work with it. So I'm getting some comments on breakers now. And it would always lag, and it would shut everything down, but I kind of started tinkering with Restream, so now we've added Breakers TV and Twitch over the last week. Get us a little more exposure. Facebook has been, I don't know, Facebook's actually been getting better with views over the last few months. Over the last 2 months, but still. So we got Topps Turkey Red box loader here. I've been paying for it for like over a year. Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers. And our silver packs. They've been good to us so far. Let's see how this round goes. It's not a bad one. Nico Horner. Yeah, yeah. And I'm sure we'll be set up. Yeah, AC this year. I'm sure we'll be set up near each other at the National again. Zach Gallen. Yeah, I'll even give Zach Gallen a little 1 cent love. Donnie Baseball and Jose Altuve. Oh, I'm so looking forward to that 45-minute drive. I mean, technically, day by day, it'll be the longest drive for me because usually we got a hotel within 20 minutes of the place, but let's crash on somebody's couch if it gets too late. You hear me? Get a room with a couch. Rafael Devers. Darryl Strawberry. Oh, yeah, man. Pete Alonso. And and Jordan Alvarez. So both Rookie of the Years. It's just the way they kind of cut these. They end up coming out together. So that's always going to be a loaded silver pack right there. So we got Jordan Alvarez and Pete Alonso. Not bad. I'll take them. I got stuck with the Mets anyway, right? All right. So back to Series 1. So far, so good. Got there. Not a hit yet. All right. And we got a hit in my hand here. Again, it's all about that base, Nico Horner. And with like over 50 rookies in Series 1 this year. Usually it's, update, right? Series 2 usually goes crazy because of short prints. Series 1's usually a little lacking. Tim Anderson Rainbow Foil. Mike Soroka Sabermetric 139 out of 300. But this is definitely a strong Series 1. With the possibility to be even stronger than it is. I think there's a few under the radar types. And all about that base, Where are we at? Yamamoto, he was kind of a surprise. Getting promoted right from Double-A. Before his first card even came out. First Bowman card. Max Stassi. He may have had a Panini Elite Extra Edition or something. I'm not quite sure. But they usually have deeper checklists. Matt Theus. You water down Bowman with too many first Bowmans and people get upset, I think. They just want to see over and over those top guys. Brendan McKay. Anthony Kay, former Met prospect. Part of the Stroman deal. Gavin Lux. Again, your number 2 MLB Top 100 prospect. Starling Marte. And Reds. Nick Senzel. Major League Materials. So Reds with a hit there. All right. And again, if anybody's looking to stay up into the wee hours of the morning, we do have boxes available for personals if anybody is interested. I need to switch this around. I think I got a full box here. Totally. So we do have hobby and jumbo boxes available for personals. Also, if somebody's looking to get a limited football box, I can make that happen for you after this break. We're going to be here a little while. Let's put it that way. Uh, Reds are done. We already showed the first hit. Reds go to the house. All red cards are now for sale. So what's everybody think about Pete Rose going into Hall of Fame? He's definitely trying to make a big stink about it. Sending a, 15-page document, including his dissertation for world peace. All the charitable work that he's done, providing money for inner city baseball and strippers. He broke the cardinal sin. Don't bet on baseball if you are a player or a manager. Scott Kingery in gold, 12/14 out of 2020. Got Aquino. Oh, I got a lot of Aquino base. Let's see him get 30, 40 home runs. Isan Diaz for the Marlins. Again, another one. Really, his whole minor league career, he was kind of underperforming. And then he had a fantastic year last year at AAA. And then he got traded before it could go downhill. And the Marlins took a chance on him, and he didn't perform very well at the major league level. I have some confidence in him bringing it back. I definitely have more confidence in him than Lewis Brinson. That's for sure. Doesn't matter if you bet to win. That's the only reason there's even a discussion of him being able to come back into the fold. Lindor home run challenge, Ben Gamel, Barry Larkin. This design reminds me of, do you remember the Upper Deck Fun Packs? Those were a cool set. This kind of reminds me of one of the inserts that came out of there. Bregman, 93 Upper Deck Fun Pack. You know, when they really tried to market some things towards kids, right? You had Triple Play Baseball. Those were always a fun set. I mean, you have Big League. You used to have Opening Day. Do they still do Opening Day? No, they do Opening Day, right? Is that the one that's going to come with the figure this year? Those collector's edition boxes. They're even trying to make those more fun. Bo Bichette. But you don't bet on baseball if you're involved in the sport. Gavin Lux. I mean, if we're fantasy baseball, it's one thing. You know, fantasy baseball, it's not gambling, it's skill. And I really don't think a manager would bench one of his own players if it were a matter of winning the fantasy baseball championship. That one's a rainbow foil. Ryan Sandberg. This looks like a blue border card. So we'll give that a little 1 cent love. George Springer. But I don't know. I really don't think he's going to get in. Could he be given the lifetime ban and then they let him go afterwards? I don't know. I don't think they would if I don't think they would really think about it unless the right person was commissioner. I don't think this commissioner is going to care. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. So still looking for 2 more hits here. I did not. I felt like we had a 10,000 card rip party yesterday. It really wasn't, but it was still quite a bit. It was, we went through, I mean, if you count the 2018s, we went through at least a couple cases of jumbos. Maybe not all of 2020, but I saw the setup like before they started it. So I saw what it looked like in the booth and everything like that. But I don't know. Like, I like to show off. The first box that I opened of 2020, I wanted to make sure that we showed off the cards and what they look like. Probably most of the guys there were probably more concerned about just opening the darn thing and getting to the next one. Abraham Toro. So maybe they'd highlight the middle parts of the pack, but Brendan McKay with a throwback look. And hopefully for Friday night breaks, we can set up this basketball break that we got waiting in the wings. We're going to post a few new breaks tomorrow. We're going to try pushing basketball to the magic number. What we've been doing with our basketball break so far. Because, well, let's face it, I had put a few up as just straight up pick your teams. And they would get to like 7 or 8 teams, and then they would just completely stall out. And I don't want that to happen. So I decided, all right, let's try it a different way. And we've started our basketball breaks as random team breaks, with 15 being the minimum number to randomize. Now we're at 11 right now. So if we got to 14, I'd probably say close enough. So if one person bought 3 teams, we'll start the clock and we'll set a time. And then we'll get somebody to run the random. Whatever teams I get stuck with, good, bad, or indifferent, 1281 out of 2020 for Nolan Arenado there. Then we'll sell those off, pick your team style. And all the ones we've done with that format so far have broken within 24 hours of the random being run. And there's a Jordan Alvarez. So $45 for one team, 3 teams for $125. It's a 6-box break. It's got 3 boxes from the 17-18 line, 3 boxes from the new 2019-20 lines. Actually, I believe the last 2 releases. It's 2 boxes of Revolution and a box of Crown Royale. The 17-18 boxes are a Spectra, an Optic, and a Chronicles. I think that's a pretty solid mix there. Manny being Manny. Oh, that means so much different than it used to. Joey Votto. And that's code 84, so that is a regular short print. No Rays hits yet. We've had some McKay inserts already. And Xander Bogaerts seems to be popular in this group of boxes here. We had an autograph, and now we have a manufactured patch for the Red Sox. That's 2 hits for them. Fernando Tatis. Decades next. Darryl Strawberry. got one more pack sitting here, and I'm assuming that's the one with the autograph in it. Right? Yeah. The Senzel, the Bogarts. This one should have the auto. Son of a bitch. Oh, no, it does. There it is. I found it. We had an issue in yesterday. The auto was in the wrong place. It was actually the last card of the pack, which is not exactly endearing for condition. But good evening. How you doing? And that's going to close out that. I don't think there's anything else coming. Oh, wait, there it is. Max Muncy with the foil. And numbered 142 out of 195. Got Moose and Ichiro there. Travis Demerit. Tigers. So Tigers with a hit. I still got about half this box. All right, so now we're going to throw it back to 2019 again, and this time we are going to open Series 2. That is the Guerrero short print set there. That's fun. Hit number 1 already in my hand. And here we go. We got Michael Soroka, Future Stars. Kyle Wright. Wei Yin Chen, 1337 out of 2019. Giancarlo Stanton with the rainbow foil. And we got a short print of Cole Hamels, kind of looking like Edge at the Royal Rumble. That is code number 31. I think that's a regular short print. We can follow up on that later. So Cole Hamels, short print for the Cubbies. Gil Hodges, Bryce Baby. Garrett Cole, who many Yankees fans are hopefully excited to see him. Definitely gonna fill in the large void left by CC Sabathia. All right. It's not large because he was still an ace. Travis Shaw, numbered 104 out of 2019. Taylor Rogers, and Nationals with a hit here, numbered 8 out of 150. Max Scherzer. So you got Miggy Cabrera as a Marlin, and Lewis Brinson on the back. We'll see how long he lasts as a Marlin. Kevin Kramer, and I feel like an underrated rookie out of this set. Of course, there were a lot of major rookies in Series 2. Again, Series 2 tends to be one of those hit or miss ones. You could have some years where you have good rookies and some years where it's all about those short print cards. And last year was both. I can't remember the last time it was both, but it was. All right. Do one more. So, Topps JUMBO-laya. I like that one. That's a decent one. Is that numbered? Oh, that is numbered. That one is golden. All right, it's all about that base, about that base. Stephen Wright, numbered 498 out of 2019, and Daniel Palka, 25 out of 67. Not a big fan of polka music, but it is what it is. So, White Sox. Danny Salazar. That's a cool one. Iconic card right there. The Stadium Club Murphy Derek Jeter reprint. Daniel Ponce de Leon. And moving along here. Neshek, I don't think is signed with anybody yet either. He'll probably start teaming up with Phil Hughes and doing breaks himself. Carlos Tochi. Rowdy Terlez. So, Evolution of a Field for the Mariners. Oh, look at that. There's no number on that card. Blue Jays. It's not going to be a 10. It's got a couple whites on the corners, but it could gem. I don't know. Probably get a 9, but I'm not a professional grader. I suggest RCRs. I like RCRs. But still, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Adam Duvall, Ryan Sandberg, And we got Kevin Newman, the other Pirates rookie, who's he could be pretty set to improve. Decent season last year. Is that a regular? Yeah, it's a regular. So Derek Jeter. And some guy collectors don't even remember his freaking name. Come on, I thought that guy was full of hot air. Mike Trout. Gosh, listening to him at the National, man. Whew. I was like, this guy don't care. He's just trying to sell himself. Ramon Laureano, Legacy of Baseball. 29 out of 50 for the A's. Ramon Laureano. Gold, baby. Jose Altuve. Williams Estudio, little injury hampered last year. One of several capable catchers that the Twins have, and plays third base as well. So he's not necessarily stuck to the position either, which is good because the Twins have, what is it, Mitch Garver? And I think they got another guy. I'm trying to remember his name. He's all right, but not much of a hitter. But that's not priority one when you're catching either. Although it's nice to be a hitter and a catcher. That's why I'm excited about spring softball season. I want to see my switch hitting catcher in action. All right, so we had the short print Vlad in this box. Generally show up 1 in every 3 jumbos. So, some base Jordans and a silver pack one. So yes, there were some Jordans. But no autos. Of course there's going to be Jordans. Kata had a nice season last year. All right. This guy right here. I think this is an under the radar guy, and as protected as he's going to be in that lineup, I think David Fletcher could be one to watch. Dakota Hudson, another rookie pitcher to keep some eyeballs on. So Denny, is that silver pack card for sale? I know there was an 85 insert. I don't remember if there was a silver pack one. Rizal Iglesias, there was the regular insert. I know that. I'd have to look later. As in tomorrow. I definitely ain't gonna sort this whole thing tonight, that's for sure. Bueller. Max Kepler, H to the Izzo, Anthony Rizzo. Jake Cave, Kevin Newman. Austin Meadows, future star. Yeah, I think another good season, and We don't need to talk about future. We can just say star. 775 out of 2019. Had a big season last year. Again, the Rays pretty good at figuring out um, those players that can do them some good. Pirates had dealt him away in the Chris Archer deal. Ildemaro Vargas, Josh James. You got time to figure that out. There's definitely some comps on it already. Ooh, there's one. Fernando Tatis. I like the shape on that one. I think that could be a good one for PSA. Fernando Tatis. Brooks Robinson. That's a blue border. Nate Jones, number 221 out of 2019. 4th of July parallel. Eduardo Escobar, numbered 7 out of 76. So we know people like jersey numbers, right? We know people like the one of something. What about these? Would anybody be like excited if it were 17 out of 76? I would think that's kind of cool. I guess I'm thinking too far into it. Definitely don't call it an eBay one of one, though. That's a made up thing. There's no such thing. And Roger Clemens short print. And that is code 31. Red Sox doing all right. Aroyd, Bo Jackson. Oh, there's one. Pete Alonso. That one looks in good shape, too. Which is good because it's mine. And Eloy Jimenez. That is just an awesome, fun pack right there. All the guys you can want. All right. Yeah, we're still looking for a little jersey swatch deal, I think. And there it is. So, one rookie who didn't pan out as well as some would have liked. You say Kikuchi. I say do better this year. Clint Frazier with a future star card. It's just going to be a matter of which team does he actually have a chance to be a future star with. Ulyss Chacin, 1775 out of 2019. Mike Fultinowicz with a rainbow foil. Joe Morgan, Jalen Beeks. Betances, now a Met. we got here? Wait for it. It's coming. Willie Peralta. 887 out of 2019. Alex Wood. And Andrew Benintendi. And this one's also code 31. So we had 2 short prints here. And both of them were Red Sox. Blake Trianon. Yusei Kikuchi. And for the Brewers, Josh Hader. 3 out of 99. Three out of 99. Not yet. It's funny because a few years ago we had pulled super short prints in back-to-back cases. You know, back when they actually gave me 5 like I asked for. I got 5 this year, but I had to get a few secondary market. So we have plenty of top series 1 at the moment. Hopefully I will see those tomorrow or Saturday. If they don't come Saturday, we might be a little scarce on the weekend. Let's put it that way. But so next up, another Diamond Stars box. And let's see what ball we have to show you next. I always say it's usually a good sign when you get a JSA cert, right? Let's see here. Maybe. Somebody might like this. Where's the name? All right. So this is an inscribed baseball. Again, career achievements. We don't count those as team specific, so this could still be randomized. Let's see what team that this qualifies for. This ball is going to qualify for a few teams. You have the Marlins, the Giants, the Expos/Nationals. He actually played on both. No. So he played for a ton of teams. 3 of them are qualifiers. Marlins, Giants, Nationals. 2-time All-Star, 1997 World Series MVP. That is the inscription. He even won a 2004 Silver Slugger Award. And again, the majority of his career, although at the end of his career he was bouncing all over the place, getting used as trade bait and whatnot. Marlins, Giants, and Nationals. Do we know who this is without looking? I don't know if this is going to help any. But there's his signature. And it is not a Williams. Hey, what's going on, Santi? 1997 World Series MVP. I tried to throw you off with the Silver Slugger thing. He won it for a position that doesn't bat in both leagues. And he's also got a famous relative who was also a pitcher. Does that help? Final hint. A Cuban-born player. Livan Hernandez. No very English. ¿Hablas español? Livan Hernandez. ¿Sabes español? Livan Hernandez. Gracias. All right. So now we got one of each left. We have a 2020 jumbo. We have a 29 jumbo. An update is next on the agenda. And one more baseball. Let's put it up. 20-second survey. What do you want to see next? The last baseball, the last 2020 box, or 2019 update? Starting now. Little interactivity here. Doesn't matter if you bought in either. I just want votes. No speeches, though. I'll rip them up. I'm walking a fine line there. I don't want to start that. So, 10 seconds. I got one vote for 2020. Keep it normal. One vote for a baseball. Another vote for 2020. Keeping the pattern. Another vote for a baseball. Would you rather see if a Jordan Alvarez auto came out? All right, next vote's going to be the decider. I need one more vote. 2020 or a baseball? Come on, we got more than one more person here. Let's get one more vote. Next vote seals the deal, whether it comes off a restream and any of those channels or if it comes off of Facebook. Is it going to be the baseball or is it going to be 2020 tops? And if somebody votes for 2019 update, I'm going to smack you. Not for real, but in my head. All right, baseball it is. There we go. All right, let's open up this last Diamond Stars ball. So, Livan Hernandez. All right, inscribed ball too. Andre Dawson. I like that. 1990 Topps update. 2019 Topps update. Although I did like the 90 updates. Three-time All-Star. A Cy Young Award winner, which that's the inscription on this ball. He did pitch a no-hitter. And probably good that Denny stayed up for this one because that would be one of the qualifying teams. Now, this may be a bad time to bring this guy up because Astros already in enough trouble for cheating. And, well, it wasn't the first time that the Astros have been in the middle of a cheating scandal. So this guy qualifies for two teams. One is the team he cheated for, and the other team is the one he cheated against. Can we figure it out from that? So, Denny, you have the right teams, but you have the wrong pitcher. Now, these guys were teammates on one of those teams. Very good. Great Scott. It's Mike Scott. So this will count for a random between the Astros and the Mets. Again, Mike Scott pitched his first, I think, 4 seasons with the Mets. Came up as a rookie in 79. And I think it said he was with the Mets until 1982. So Mike Scott is the correct answer. All right, so we're going to open this 2020 box next, so that Denny has something else to watch, and then he can go to bed. I don't think there's anything major for the Astros in update, right? So I told you, TriStar, Astros. They're like this, man. All right, tomorrow we'll figure out who owns it. Turkey red and 2 silvers. Oh, I didn't open it yet. I'll do the box loader first. Is it getting that late? No, it's only midnight. Why am I feeling foggy? All right. Aristides Aquino. Going to be the turkey red box loader there. I like that. I think I have a chance at 2 of the balls. Didn't I get stuck with the Marlins too? We got Bo Bichette for the Blue Jays. Actually, I like that one to the point where I'm going to put that in the top loader. I also like this one, Mike Trout. Jacob deGrom and Ken Griffey Jr. as a Mariner. Some 1 cent love for both of you. Jordan Yamamoto. Aquino. Juan Soto and Bryce Baby. I think we saw this combination come out already. Pretty sure of it. All right, now we do this. And hit number 1. Bro! No, Brissot. Not bro. Dustin May. Nico Horner. Ooh, this pile is getting close to camera level. I'm going to have to put that in a box too. Trent Grisham. Be interesting to see how he adjusts to the confines of whatchamacallit Stadium, Petco Park. Marquez, Gwynn, Lindor. And there's another Yordan Alvarez base. So you have 4 now. Hopefully we can get you number 5. 5 won't be too bad. 5 and a chance at a baseball. And a silver pack one. That's actually not terrible. A rainbow foil would be nice, right? Let's see what else we got here. Got Andrew Miller, Ramon Laureano, and that is 158 out of 300. So that's a sabermetrics card right there. So max distance home run was 438 last year. 3 feet short of his biggest one. So batting average with balls in play took a little dip. So who cares about those stats? Seriously. All right, so we have a manufactured patch here. And it is numbered 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. So this is a red parallel Elvis Andrus of the Rangers. It's not bad, numbered to 10, right? There's another Tatis. And Dylan Cease, who never ceases to amaze me. Bobby Bradley. All right, let's get some of these cards in the box because this pile's pretty tall. So again, we will have some more breaks posting for the weekend. We got a basketball break that is getting very close to being randomized. All right, 6 box. Right now it's a random team break. And usually once we get to the halfway point, if we're not moving any more teams at that juncture, we'll just randomize the teams, and whatever I get, I get. I believe in law of averages. And all the remaining teams will get sold. Law of averages. We'll do one more pack with this stretch. And there's that relic. All right. There we go. All about that base as we're heading towards the end of the line. Nick Solak. There's a Jordan Alvarez, his first Topps Now card. So the Topps Now was a call-up. This is technically not a rookie because it's a card that is a photo of a card. I don't know. Does this have any value whatsoever? I'm just going to put a top loader because it's Jordan Alvarez. No freaking clue. Albert Almora, Steve Carlton, Chris Bryant, Pook, I feel like Pook would be a better name for hockey. The hockey Pook even has that Canadian accent to it. Brendan McKay, two-way McKay. You got Cesar Hernandez and Nick Solak with a gold. 820 out of 2020. If anybody is looking for personal boxes, not too much longer in this break. Ripken, not Ripken. So we'll have some time to do that afterwards, or if you want a box of limited football, that'd work too. So we got Tyler O'Neill and George Springer. So we've got some Jordan Alvarez's. We had a silver pack. We had an Astros manufactured patch. We have an Astros relic. You got a 50-50 shot at a baseball. Is that last autograph going to be the one? Is it going to be that Jordan Alvarez? I don't have an answer. Big Hurt. Nico Horner. Give that a little 1 cent love. Kyle Hendricks. We had a 1 of 1 last night. Or afternoon, I should say. I don't know, whatever the hell we pulled it. It was a long day. There was a lot of cards yesterday. 1 of 1 All-Star Game patch, the letter K. Which is a good letter for a pitcher, right? I like that card. That's a cool card. It's a good parallel. What is the next big baseball break? Well, I'm going to take that random team one that nobody wanted to do random teams on, and I'm going to make it a pick your team. I'm probably going to do another past, present, future break. And or I might do a triple case mayhem. Do we want a big baseball break or do we want a big baseball break? What do you think? Could have some fun with this. There's Gavin Lux. Definitely going to give the number 2 MLB prospect some 1 cent love. We got Eric Fetty. And numbered 19 out of 50, another gold auto. Tim Anderson. You do realize when you type it, there's no emphasis on syllables, right? So White Sox, numbered to 50, Tim Anderson. Pirates, Otani. Isan Diaz. Bo Bichette, Blue Jays. How about we do 3 baseball breaks this weekend? Mauricio Dubon. I'll do a little non-qualifier guy, a little one. I'll do the one that we have up as a random team right now as a pick your team. Oh, I like that. Bo Bichette, rainbow foil. I didn't even see that one before. That is a huge card right there. And then should we do past, present, and future? Or should we do triple case mayhem? Clayton Kershaw, old school. 30 out of 99. Dodgers. Kershaw, Yelich, Aquino. This box is finished. All about that base, about that base. A lot of base. And let's see if we have any oddball parallels or maybe a fun short print in this mess in here. Adam, it's actually on your end. It's not necessarily your fault. Actually, we've had it a bunch of times where Facebook has knocked out people's preferences. But this is what you can do so that you ensure seeing the feeds. First of all, for the Marc-Down Entertainment page, make sure that it's still being liked and followed. All right. Then you got to click on follow again, and you have to make sure that you can see us first and enable notifications. So enable notifications and see us first when you're at the page and you're at the spot where it says following. All right. It doesn't hurt if you follow me as an individual person as well. That should help you also. But if you do those things, then you should be getting the messages right as they happen. We had problems with people getting the messages like 2 days later. When I was at the National, I was talking to somebody about how pissed off I was about Facebook notifications. And no lie, it said just now, and I showed the person, I'm like, look at this. This says just now, right? Let's see when this is actually from. No lie, the post said it was 11 days old. So this is why I've got Restream hooked up, and people are able to see us now on Breakers TV and Twitch, in addition to Periscope and YouTube, which we've been doing for the past year. You know, we've been getting a little bit of a following on YouTube. My goal is by the end of the year to have 1,000 subscribers. Right now we got 100 something, but that's one of those things where if we can get it rolling, we'll be picking up subscribers. I saw one notification pop up on the screen earlier, so you know we got somebody today that is subscribing to us now. So thank you if you're still watching. Max Kepler home run challenge, Zach Wheeler, Ralph Kiner, Mariano Rivera. Okay, there you go. So yeah, that live feed notifications help for the live feeds. And then for the break posts themselves, um, the pointer that I gave you will help you to see those better as well. And that goes for anybody. So it does look like Facebook is not messing around with stuff as much anymore. And there's actually like a pattern to, you know, being able to get people to see your things again, which is good because, I mean, I had 1 week, no lie, the amount of page views I had was 237. Oh, cool. Thank you. I don't care how we get to 1,000. If somebody has 900 different YouTube identities, go for it. Marwin Gonzalez, Charlie Culberson, 1102 out of 2020. Hank Aaron with a die cut. Ramon Laureano. But now we're at about 7,000 views in a 1 week period. All right, that's way better than 237. It's nowhere near the 500,000 that we had 1 week. That was our record. It was 528,000 views. That was during the whole couch thing. That got us a lot of attention. And it ended up being positive attention. What the heck am I doing here? I think I put these in the wrong box. Yes, it did. There we go. That should be fixed now. This should fit nicely in there. All right, so we got one last box, and that is 2019 Update. I think this might be my last jumbo box of this, unless I have a sealed case I don't know about. They don't exactly label them, so it's possible. I hope so. I love Update. It ain't cheap to get them anymore either. All right, here we go. 2019 Topps Update. We'll do our hit recap, our hit of the night vote, and we'll open it up for personal boxes. Again, we got plenty of things available, but 2020 Topps Series 1 Hobbies, $79 ripped and shipped within the U.S. 2020 Series 1 Jumbos, $159 ripped and shipped within the U.S. And 2 silver packs, and then the rest. Limited football, minimum allowed pricing, $130 ripped and shipped within the U.S. And plenty of other things available on the Marc-Down Entertainment page. All right, you saw these baseballs. Those are available for $85 a pop, ripped and shipped within the U.S. And box topper is Carter Kieboom for the Nationals. Kai Boom. Silver pack cards. I know it wasn't even like it wasn't even a thing that I was trying to do. I was just interacting with them and beating them at their own game. Blake Snell. Mitch Keller. He's actually still on the top 100 list too. Fernando Tatis. That's a nice one. And then Gary Sanchez. I like that Tatis. Give that a little extra attention. But yes, I was stubborn and I refused to put a shoe on my head. Why the hell would I put a shoe on my head? Especially mine, you know? I mean, it was winter, so it wasn't like we were doing softball practices or anything. But we got Rafael Devers for the Red Sox, who have had a pretty decent break so far. Griffin Canning for the Angels. Keeping the Kai Boom going. And then Michael Chavis. All right, here we go. All right. Update. Love update. There we go. We got our first hit. All right, that's a fun one. And away we go. All about that base, about that base. Mike Soroka. All-Star game. Griffin Canning rookie. Rookie debut, I should say. Pudge. Pedro Severino, 150, and Josh Donaldson. Oh no, it's Robinson Cano. Real Muto. A couple of JDs. And an average Joe. Actually, his WAR was negative 0.6, so maybe a below average Joe. At least that year. Gio Urshela. Keston Hiura, rookie debut. Nick Senzel, rookie debut. Andrew Kneisner, the Cardinals. Michael Chavis, and that is the regular rookie. The true rookie, as some might call it. Sky Bolt. Craig Kimbrell. 1654 out of 2019 for the Cubbies. Sandy Alcantara, 150. Jeff Bagwell, iconic cards. Thurman Munson. Roger Clemens in blue. Got Vlad Jr., rookie debut. We'll still give it some one set love. And this is the guy that is the main piece, it seems. Two players to be named later, so we don't know. But for the Dodgers in the Jock Peterson deal. And I think that helps the Angels out too, because that opens up David Fletcher for more playing time. Pete Alonso. Nothing like an All-Star game card as a rookie. Austin Riley for the Bravos. Cal Quantrill. Cole Tucker. Brendan Rodgers. Yeah, we'll give that some 1 cent love. That's the true rookie there. There's Riley with a debut. Hyunjin Ryu. Derek Jeter. Matt Albers with the 150. Chris Paddock. Throwback rookie card. And Cardinals. Johnny Mize. Manufactured patch. So Johnny Mize, Cardinals. Russell Martin and Michael Chavis there, rookie debut. Carter Kieboom. Also saw Curtis Granderson, who just retired the other day. Yasiel Puig, who's trying to find a team. Josh Donaldson, who found one. Going to the Twins. Heading into the home stretch here. And that's an interesting turn of events there. All right. Duplantier. Decent pitcher to look out for. So Tauchman here. Just going to bring this back. Incorrectly labeled with the rookie card in this set. I believe he had a couple games with the Rockies. And I think he was in 2018 update. Not 100% sure, but I believe that's correct. Tris Speaker, Jonathan LaCroix, Tatis. So to match the Silver Pack Mojo Refractor, you got the base one there. Throwback. And Brendan Rodgers, that is a short print. Card code 55 for the Rockies. Oh, no, it's not. I'm sorry. That is not a short print. No, it is. No, I was right. It's not in the spot that it should be, but it is a short print. It should have come before the last insert. But card code 55 and the rest of them are 10s. I thought the picture was different. So yes, that is a short print. So there you go. Put that there. Shane Green, Acuna, Matthew Beatty. We actually had a pair of game-used batting gloves that ended up being a miss. I still have those lying around. Kevin Crone, Encarnacion. Griffin Canning, and that is his regular rookie. Thomas Lane, Braden Bishop, Kevin Biggio. All right, we've covered all 3 Blue Jays legacies. Willie Mays. Cole Tucker with the 150 parallel. I like that. Hey, for the Pirates, that's not bad. And Griffin Canning. Buster Posey. Major League material card. Pollock. Jock Peterson deal is going to give him some more playing time. Rookie debut, Vlad Jr. Michael Chavis, rookie debut. Kai Boom. A little repeat on that stretch there. Nope. So we're looking for the autograph. Definitely ain't going to be that guy. He's dead. All right. Let's see what we got here. Of course, I guess you can't say that because we did pull an autograph of somebody who's dead earlier, so go figure. Brendan Rodgers, and that's the actual rookie again, so we'll give that some 1 cent love again. Far back enough that I don't think there were stickers of that guy around. Well, you never know. It's not that far back. Raimel Tapia, 765 out of 2019. 150 there. Griffey, iconic card. And the original one's a little bit bigger than that. And there's Ted Williams, who's not signing anything until they unfreeze his head. But even then, would it still count if it were different hands? Triplets! Kaboom! You can really tell we're heading into the home stretch here. And Kevin Biggio. Mike Yastrzemski. Duplantier. Jim Thome. Lane Thomas. All right, I got 3 more packs here. And then we wrap this bad boy up. Again, we need a few more spots for this basketball break. Let's see if we can't make that happen. That is cool. Not where I expected that player to fall, but it's a player that I did mention. Oh. It's a player that I did mention as an autograph possibility. but that's not where I expected it to be. It's a cool card. You got 3 packs to figure it out. I've mentioned a lot of players, but this particular player I mentioned prior to the break. All right, keeping it low with the Rays. Keston Hiura, Mitch Keller, Tommy Edman, Chris Paddock, Vlad Jr., true rookie, actually has a number. Bowers, Merrill Kelly, gold, 896 out of 2019. Tom Browning. And I guess that counts as a Vlad Jr., right? It's Vlad and Brandon Drury celebrating a home run. That's a 150 stamp parallel, so it's not numbered, but still a parallel nonetheless. I don't know why they call it veteran combos, because one of the guys was a rookie, but slight oversight. Austin Riley on a throwback. That's not bad either. Making our way here. Josh Naylor. Nailed it. Kai Boom. Rookie debut. Tatis. Rookie debut. Guerrero. Home run derby. Nick Senzel. Taylor Clark. Kevin Crone. Griffin Canning. Lane Thomas. Peter Lambert, number 1293 out of 2019. Jacob deGrom, 150 parallel. This is Cy Young Award winner. Let's give him a little 1 cent love. Ronald Acuna Jr., family business. Hector Neris, 6 out of 50 for the Phils. Bryce baby. Nicky Lopez. We're having no guesses here. Are all 5 of you asleep? Edwin Diaz. I will poop on that card later. I just might. Although I don't want to clog the toilet. Nick Margevicius. I just like bringing him up because he went to Rider University where I graduated from, so I find that to be kind of cool. Will Smith, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Got Eloy Jimenez, rookie debut. We'll still give that some 1 cent love. Kevin Biggio, rookie debut. Pete Alonso, rookie debut. Adam Hazley. Jeff McNeil. Sandy Alomar Jr., Luis Castillo, Victor Robles. And check that out. Iconic card autograph. How often do you see one of those? Now for sale. Reds, Tony Perrette. How often do you see one of those? All right, the odds are on the back. Iconic card autograph. Family business. Here we go. One in every 1,480 packs. Jumbo packs. That's a lot of packs. And that is number 10 out of 25 for the big red machine. That's a hit of the night candidate. Pete Alonso. Jeez, we don't even get a like for that. You are all asleep. Luis Reyes. Shed Long. And that, my friends, is a wrap. So we do have some question marks still as far as teams that would qualify for the rebreak, since all three baseballs were of retired players with multiple qualifying teams. We had Mike Scott, Mets and Astros, with an inscription. Livan Hernandez with an inscription. I believe it was Giants, Marlins, and Nationals. And then one of our hit of the night candidates, I'll bring that back up later, Andre Dawson, which could be Cubs or Nationals. And Angels, Tyler Skaggs. Mariners to 150, Gene Segura. Astros to 50, Carlos Correa. Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. Anthony Rizzo, Cubs. Jameson Taillon, Pirates. And we got to give an honorable mention to that Mark McGwire. That just looks kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Buster Posey, Giants. Cardinals, Johnny Mize. White Sox, Tim Anderson, numbered to 50. George Springer, Astros. Josh Hader, Brewers, numbered to 99. Max Scherzer, numbered to 150, Nationals. Tigers, numbered to 195, Travis Demeritte. Xander Bogaerts again with the manufactured patch. Nick Senzel, Major League Materials. And I don't know if this has any premium, but we'll give an honorable mention to Vlad. We got a rainbow foil of his Rookie Cup card. All right, so we have, well, let's narrow it down one more. This one, it's low numbered, but Rangers, Elvis Andrus, numbered to 10. All right, I want to keep it at 5 hit of the night candidates right now. I don't think we're going to get enough votes, but I want to have them out there. If anybody wants to do any personals, you're more than welcome to add some fuel to the fire. Earlier today, we had done a personal box of limited And this will definitely get included. Marquise Brown, RPA variation number /25. Variations generally have a bigger patch, if I'm not mistaken. So number /25 should have a nice patch. Andre Dawson baseball. I think that's one of our top 5 from today. Not actually a hit, but still pretty good. This Bo Bichette silver. I know the Gavin Lux we hit yesterday goes for decent change, so I would think this does too, and it's a cool looking card. So that's going to be one of our hit of the night candidates, even though it's not technically a hit. How about this Ramon Laureano, Legacy of Baseball rookie auto? Gold, number /50. I like it. And then Tony Perez for the Reds, number /25. So, do we got enough votes? I need 5. Otherwise, we'll put it to a post tomorrow. Don't forget, we got this basketball break. We're trying to get this going. $45 for one random team, 3 for $125. We got the 1920 Revolution, 2 boxes of that. Got a box of 1920 Crown Royale, 1718 Spectra, 1718 Optic, and 1718 Chronicles. 45 for one team, 3 for $125. If we get one person that grabs 3, I will set a time. I won't hold it up. We'll get that randomized. We'll put the rest out, pick your team, and we'll have a day of it. Friday. Not one vote for hit of the night. You're all asleep. One wasn't. They chose to leave without voting. Boo on you. I can say that because they're not here. So. All right. So, anybody else got anything for me? That's a wrap for this. Again, lots of fun stuff here. Even stuff that wasn't like a hit. There was a lot of nice cards. And what do y'all think of the JUMBO-laya breaks? Should we keep trying to format this, or I don't know. I ain't buying no 2018 update boxes. I sold mine at like my last one. I think I got $275 for. Now they're going for like 5 something. The hell with that. I don't think so. Well, we don't play that. That person came back. Anyways. All right. Well, I know where my vote is, but my vote, I never count my vote. But it is now for sale. All right. So have a good night, everybody. And we look forward to ripping you a new one real soon. Like tomorrow, real soon. Like I really want to do that basketball break tomorrow. Can we make that happen? Can we? Just saying. Good night.